Ever wonder why potential customers say no, even when what you're presenting seems perfect? What if I told you there's always a hidden reason they're not sharing? I've sat in years and years of sales trainings and found the technique that reveals those true objections. Today, you're gonna learn how you can use those techniques to turn those no's into yeses. We're gonna dive into the art of understanding what your customers are truly thinking. I'm Matt Riley, and thanks for watching Learn Something New. This channel explores a variety of enlightening topics and even some gear reviews, all aimed at helping you turn the mundane into magnificent. And stick around later, because in this video, I'm gonna reveal one phrase that completely transforms your sales conversations, unlocking your ability to inspire and motivate, which is the true essence of sales. And you won't believe how simple and yet effective this strategy is. It's a game changer that will shift your entire approach to sales and negotiations. Let me take you through a turning point in my career that fundamentally shifted my approach to sales. I found myself in a particularly challenging sales quarter where it seemed like every potential client was just out of reach. Despite my efforts and training, there was always something holding them back, something I just couldn't put my finger on. Then everything changed when I learned something new that changed my world of sales. What I discovered was a simple yet effective technique that showed me how to unlock the real reasons behind my clients' hesitations. Now, being somewhat skeptical about my new learnings, I decided to test it out without really knowing what to expect. My first real test came in a live situation where a client that had been lukewarm about a significant deal for months. Armed with this new technique, I approached the conversation with a fresh perspective, and we dove deeper into their objections. I could sense that we were about to break through. The client started to open up, revealing the true concerns that were way beyond their usual excuses. Just as we're getting to the heart of the matter, I realized that this technique was about much more than just overcoming objections. It was about building connections on a level that I hadn't reached before with any of my clients. This experience didn't just lead me to a successful deal, it marked the beginning of a new chapter in my sales approach. This technique I discovered is what I'll share with you today in this video. This technique transformed not just how I sell, but how I connect with people every single day. And we're gonna break this down into digestible sections. Each is designed to offer clarity, insight, and a practical step. As we continue, imagine these scenarios playing out in real time. And before we summarize our learnings, I'll do a role play, hopefully bringing these concepts to life. Part 1. First, we need to understand the multi-layered nature of objections. Let's establish a foundational understanding. When people express objections, they're often presenting a surface-level reason. This initial objection usually has some validity to it, and so it's not to be completely dismissed. At the same time, know that it's not the complete picture. Beneath the first thing you hear is a deeper and more genuine concern. Keep in mind, they may not be fully aware or willing to express what's behind the objection you're initially hearing. Part 2, uncovering the true objections, the power of why, and in addition to that. The journey to the heart of your client's concerns begins with two simple questions. Why? And in addition to that, is there something else? These questions serve as keys to unlocking the deeper objections. The first question, why, invites the client to articulate their initial objection, setting the stage for a deeper exploration with the following question. The next question is, in addition to that, is there something else? This is where the real magic happens. This question encourages clients to reflect more deeply and share concerns they may not have initially considered relevant or felt comfortable discussing. Before we dive into a role play, let's briefly explore why asking why, and in addition to that, is there something else, can be so transformative. These questions aren't just about gathering information, they're about building trust. By showing genuine interest in clients' concerns, we're inviting them into a space of open communication. This approach is grounded in psychological principles that emphasize the importance of empathy and understanding in building strong, trust-based relationships. Empathy is more than a buzzword in today's sales environment. It's a critical tool for success. And as we prepare to see this technique in action, consider how demonstrating genuine empathy, not just a tactic, but a sincere effort to understanding your client's needs can transform sales conversations and lead to more meaningful connections. Let's see what this looks like with a good old-fashioned role play. Part 3. Now imagine a sales conversation where the potential client has just expressed a surface-level objection. I, as the salesperson, acknowledge their concerns and follow up with our technique. Watch how this approach could transform the conversation and reveal insights that completely change the direction and outcome of the discussion. Would you like to purchase our product and service today? No, I don't want anything to do with that right now. No big deal. I hear you loud and clear. Now, out of curiosity, would you mind telling me why you feel this way? Well, right now, it's just a lot of investment up front and a 1-year commitment, and I'm not sure we've got the bandwidth to implement this solution effectively and efficiently, possibly sometime in the future. Thank you for sharing that with me. It makes sense. Upfront investment capital and implementation time are significant concerns for you right now. Those are valid points. Now, in addition to that, is there something else in the back of your mind? Is there some other reason that makes you hesitate in moving forward with us today? Well, yes, there is something else I have in mind. And would you mind telling me what that is? Honestly, I'm also worried about how this is going to integrate with our systems. I haven't seen a clear, detailed plan for that, and I'm not sure this is the right fit for us. Thank you for letting me know. Making sure you're absolutely comfortable with our service and product before you make the decision to commit is extremely important to me, and I know it's extremely important for you as well. What I'll do is put together a detailed timeline and visual diagram of what it looks like after we do business together. That way you can better understand how our service and product will integrate with your current systems. What does your next week look like for a follow-up conversation? Next Tuesday at 2 o'clock works great. Part 4, the importance of authentic engagement. Having seen this technique in action, let's look at real-world applications. Sales professionals across industries share how this approach not only increases their sales numbers, but also deepens their relationships with clients. From technology services to healthcare products, the consistent theme is clear. Understanding the true objections opens the door to more effective solutions. This technique is not just about uncovering objections, it's about demonstrating genuine interest and empathy towards the client. It's a tool for building a deeper connection and understanding, showing that you value their concerns and are committed to finding solutions that truly meet their needs. Uncovering the real objection is just the beginning. The next step is critical, tailoring your solution to address their true concern. This means not just offering a one-size-fits-all product by customizing your sales approach based on the insights you gained through these key questions. Effective follow-up, such as providing detailed integration plans or adjusting the financial proposal, can make the difference in converting hesitations into agreements. While this technique is powerful, it's not the magic bullet. There are scenarios where deeper objections may be rooted in issues beyond the salesperson's control, such as budget freezes or strategic shifts. Recognizing these limitations is crucial. The goal is to adapt, seeking always to understand and address the concerns with the context of each client's unique situation. As we wrap up, remember that this technique is the starting point, not the end point. The best salespeople are those who view each interaction as an opportunity for growth and learning. Reflect back on your conversations, seek feedback, continuously adapt your approach. The journey towards becoming a more empathetic, effective salesperson is ongoing, and each client conversation is a step in that path. Summary and recap. We uncovered today a pivotal sales technique that digs deep to reveal your client's true objections through strategic questioning. This approach is grounded in the principles of trust and empathy, emphasizing the importance of genuine connections over mere transactions. We demonstrated how asking why, and in addition to that, is there something else, can unlock deeper insights, leading to more meaningful conversations and successful sales. The technique, while powerful, is part of a broader strategy of continuous learning and adaptation. Each sales interaction is an opportunity to grow, understand, and better meet the needs of our clients. To sum up, the key to transforming objections into opportunities lies in our ability to connect and respond with empathy and insight. This not only elevates our sales performance, but also enriches our relationships with clients, paving the way for lasting success. If you're inspired to take your sales conversation to the next level, hit like and subscribe and stay tuned with more transformative strategies on the way. Your journey to sales excellence begins now. Let's embark on it together. What breakthrough will you achieve next? Thank you for joining us on the journey to uncovering the true essence of sales through guidance, connections, and understanding. Remember that every no is a step closer to the yes. Until next time, keep connecting, keep questioning, and keep succeeding. Thanks for watching, and let's unlock the yes together in every conversation. Thank you very much.